So this is a 45-degree chest supported dumbbell row. This is a movement for the mid-back, so between your shoulder blades mainly, and you get a little bit of lat involvement as well. The good thing about being chest supported is it means that your lower back doesn't have to do any of the work, so you can focus much more on thickening up those muscles at the mid-back. So what we're going to do for the setup, walk our feet up into a stable position underneath, and we're going to get into a position where we can straddle the bench, almost like sitting up on a horse. You don't want your back like this, because you're not going to be in a position to row. Have them nice and flat on the ground and in a nice stable position, okay? Your sternum should make contact with the top lip of the bench here. Collarbones to be here. You want your upper chest to be just hanging a little bit beyond the edge of the bench, and you've got to have your abdominals braced nice to breathe properly during the movement. If you relax all the abdominal muscles, it's going to push into your diaphragm once you're starting to use heavy weight, and it's very hard to breathe then as you go through the movement. So you keep your abs nice and tight, a solid stable base. I get into position here and I'm completely rock solid in this position. Now my arm path, I don't want my elbow to flare really far out to the side. I don't want the elbow completely stuck against the side of the body. I want it to come at about a 45-degree angle, or maybe even slightly further, 60-degree angle out to the side of the body as I row up. And the big focus here is at the bottom, stretch your shoulder blades apart, get a big stretch of the upper back, and as you row up, you squeeze those shoulder blades up and together, back down, stretch the shoulder blades apart, squeeze them back up and together to contract the muscles of the upper back. So one more time with the dumbbells, solid position. My dumbbells are not in neutral position, they're not completely overhand, they're just about 45 degrees here. Shoulder blades stretched. Now I'm going to contract, squeeze the shoulder blades up and back, big stretch on the way down, squeeze the shoulder blades up and back, big stretch on the way down. Just like back movement, a row or a pull down, during the movement you want to focus on pushing the elbow backwards rather than pulling the weight. That's going to allow you to switch off the bicep a little bit. So think about somebody having their two hands on the back of your elbows when you're in that bottom position, and you're pushing the elbow up and back and simultaneously squeezing the shoulder blades back together.